Tonight, several parents speaking out at the White Bear Lake School Board meeting. It's the first time district leaders have met publicly since an adult, 22-year-old Kelvin Lebke, allegedly enrolled at White Bear Lake High School pretending to be a student. Raya Katene was at the meeting tonight and joins us with more. Raya?
It was a packed room tonight, Julie. The meeting began with board member Daniel Scar making a motion to publicly address the district's actions over the past 2 weeks, including their mitigation efforts concerning student safety and the enrollment process. But with no other members voting in favor of his request, the only mention of this case came directly from families and later addressed briefly by the superintendent.
Almost 2 weeks after the White Bear Lake School District said a man fraudulently enrolled as an 18-year-old and attended the high school.
Will the clerk please call the roll?
District leaders and families sat face-to-face at Monday night's school board meeting.
I've become frustrated with transparency, frustrated with accountability, and frustrated with not wanting to hear opinions that differ from yours.
Plenty of questions from parents.
What thoughts you guys have about changes that might be needed?
Met with no answers from board members or the superintendent.
While the investigation continues, I do not have any new information to share.
Briefly addressing the incident, Dr. Wayne Kazmarchuk says the district has carefully reviewed its enrollment procedures.
And are confident our processes are as strong as they can be under state and federal law.
How did you do your due diligence when this guy was able to prey on your students?
Tiffany Simmons' son is a White Bear Lake High School junior who she says interacted with 22-year-old Kelvin Lebke, the man now accused in court documents of sexually assaulting teens while enrolled at the school. Simmons says her son stayed away from Lebke because of some things he'd said.
He was just like, I'm just disgusted. All he talked about was sex and things like that, and he was disgusted.
She and some who attended the board meeting say changes to the enrollment process are necessary. And while State Representative Elliot Engen has called on the superintendent to resign, many who spoke during public comment say they have faith in Kazmarchuk and the board.
This is leadership.
And I did ask to meet with the superintendent or school board members this afternoon, but the district told me none of them were available to meet today, Julie.
I mean, it looked completely packed. You were saying so many people wanted to talk, they had to do
a lottery system. So they only had 30 minutes allotted for public comment. And so there were so many people signed up that they had to just randomly pick names out of a bucket to decide who gets to participate.
Yeah, understandable why parents are upset. That's for sure. Thank you, Raya.